most unexpected moments, I call you. My voice echoes through the vast universe, and although you may feel that life continues without interruptions, you must know that everything can change in an instant. My voice, speaking with power and authority, penetrates deep into your being and shakes your spirit. There is no force on earth that can resist it, for when I speak, the world listens and trembles. Your days may seem calm, yet I want you to know that a plan is in motion. Sometimes I work in the apparent silence of your daily life. I prepare what is to come, and my voice is the signal that this change is near. Are you ready to hear the sound of my alarm in your heart? It is not a simple whisper. It is the call that will transform your life. For when I speak, no resistance can hold. The entire universe responds, doors open, chains break, and lives are changed in an instant. I am speaking now, calling you to be alert. Listen, for your life is about to turn in a way you cannot imagine. Before the miracle happens, there is always a moment of quiet, a deep silence that seems to last forever. You may feel right now as if your life has been plunged into overwhelming stillness, as if nothing is moving, as if the change you have been waiting for is not coming. But I tell you today that this silence is not abandonment. It is the prelude to what I am about to do. My power moves in the midst of quiet. The silence is my tool to prepare you for what will come. In these moments when you see no movement, I am closest, working on the details you have not yet realized. The silence is the space where transformation begins to sprout, where the roots of deep change start to grow. Keep your heart alert, for in this apparent silence, something new is being born. What you have waited for is closer than you think. This is just the breath before the impossible happens. I am about to move the waters, and when I do, nothing will remain the same. Wait just a little longer, for the miracle is on its way. Time, that force that seems to control your life, is entirely under my control. Every second, every minute, every hour flows according to my perfect plan. Sometimes you feel that time passes slowly, that your dreams are delayed, that the answers are not coming. But I want you to know that everything can change in a single moment. It only takes one moment under my will for what seemed impossible to become reality. Your plans and your times are aligned with mine, and when you least expect it, I intervene. My hands are not limited by the human clock. In an instant, I can reverse situations that have remained unresolved for years. I can transform what seemed lost and give you what you never believed you could achieve. For when I decide to act, time itself bows to my power. So do not fear the waiting. Do not despair at the passage of time. Remember that I have everything under control, and your life will change forever at the moment I have ordained. For my plan for you knows no delays, only perfection in every detail. Everything can change in a single moment, for I am the one who controls time. Even when you cannot see it, even when you do not perceive every detail, I am moving in the deepest corners of your life. There is an invisible tension, a constant heartbeat of the universe held in my hands, and that tension is the prelude to the change that is coming. You do not need to see to believe, for even in the darkest moments, I am weaving what will be your miracle. There are things shifting in the spiritual realm, movements your earthly eye cannot perceive, yet they are as real as the air you breathe. Everything happening in secret is aligning to reveal itself at the perfect moment. I am preparing you, guiding your steps without you realizing it, so you will be ready to receive the transformation in its fullness when it arrives. So trust, even in the unseen, even when you feel that nothing is happening. For every second, every breath, is another step toward the manifestation of my plan in your life. I never stop moving, I never stop acting, and your miracle is closer than you think. It is time to wake up. I call your soul with a gentle yet firm voice. There is something within you that knows this is the moment, that senses something great is about to happen. The call you hear is not just any call. It is the vibration of my spirit awakening what has been dormant within you. It is an invitation to rise, to open your eyes to what I have prepared for you. This awakening is a call to action, to renewed faith. You can no longer remain in the sleep of doubt or fear. It is time to step forward with boldness and fully trust my voice. For what will happen in your life requires you to be completely awake and aware of what is coming from heaven to you. This is your moment to open the eyes of your soul and walk the path I have drawn for you. Do not hesitate any longer. Do not remain in uncertainty. My voice is here. My hand is extended. All you need to do is wake up and say yes, for I am ready to lead you to places you never thought possible. There are moments when your heart beats faster, when an indescribable emotion overcomes you. This acceleration is not random. It is my presence becoming tangible in your life, my signs showing you that I am near. I am speaking to you, touching every fiber of your being, for I am preparing you for what is to come. The signs are everywhere, and when your heart beats faster, it is because it feels my divine touch. Sometimes it is small details, a word, a situation, a thought that seems to come out of nowhere. But it is not by chance. It is my way of telling you that I am here, that I am already at work. Everything within you is responding to my presence, for your spirit knows that something great is about to happen. Trust these moments. They are not the product of your imagination, but divine signs that your life is about to change. Listen to your heart, for it is synchronized with my will. I am showing you the way, and soon you will see how everything begins to take shape. You do not need a warning for what I am doing in your life, for my intervention often comes like an unexpected wind, a gentle yet powerful movement that changes the course of everything. The inner awakening you have begun to feel is proof that I am at work, moving the pieces without you noticing. You do not need to worry about how or when, for I am the master who acts quietly. Every part of you, every corner of your soul, is being awakened to my purpose. What once was dormant, what seemed unreachable, is now coming to life under my divine touch. And though you cannot see it clearly, soon you will feel how everything in your life has been rearranged to work for your good. I am moving mountains within you without you seeing it coming, and when you least expect it, everything you dreamed of will be right in front of you. For I am the God of divine surprises, and my plan for you will appear without warning but in the perfect moment. Your steps and my plans are inseparable. Every step you take, every decision you make, is under my sovereign control. Sometimes you feel like you are veering off the path, that you are walking uncertain roads. But I tell you today that your steps, even when you don't understand them, are aligned with my plan. Nothing escapes my sight, for I have designed every one of your days. The divine synchronization is perfect. Your decisions, your mistakes, your successes, all work together for the good I have planned for you. My ways are high, higher than you can imagine. And every time you think you have strayed, I bring you back to the center of my will. So do not fear the future or the steps you have taken. I have already designed your destiny, and though you cannot see it clearly now, every step is guided by my hand. Trust, for together we are heading toward a much greater purpose than you can imagine. Suddenly, what you could not see before becomes as clear as water. This is my work in your life. A change in perspective that happens in a single moment. Sometimes all it takes is a shift in how you see things for your entire world to transform. And I am an expert at opening your spiritual eyes, expanding your horizon, so you can see what I have prepared for you. What seemed small, what appeared impossible, you now see from the height of my perspective. I am broadening your horizon, giving you the ability to see beyond the obvious, beyond your earthly limitations. My perspective is infinite, and I want you to view your life from this place of greatness and hope. In a single moment, I can change what you see and how you see it. All you need is for my light to shine into your vision, and then the world will no longer be the same. For when your eyes are open to the divine, the impossible becomes attainable, and the ordinary becomes extraordinary. When I speak, my words are not empty or light. Every word that comes from my mouth carries the weight of eternity. It has the power to change what seemed unchangeable. When I reveal something, the whole world responds, and your life cannot remain the same. My words are like fire that purifies, like water that washes, like wind that moves mountains. The revelation I bring into your life is not just to give you knowledge, but to change your reality. Every promise I have given you has the power to become real, to take shape in the tangible. For I am not a God of empty words. What I say, I fulfill, and what I promise becomes reality. So when you receive my word, embrace it with all your being. For what I speak does not return empty, but fulfills its purpose. And in this moment, I am revealing something great, something that will transform your life and your world. My words have the power to shape your future, and soon you will see how everything I have promised comes alive before your eyes. I never arrive too late and never too early. My movements are perfectly synchronized with the heavenly clock. Sometimes you feel that things are not happening as fast as you would like, or that the waiting is endless. But I want you to know that I work in perfect timing. Every second of waiting, every minute of uncertainty is part of a greater purpose that you cannot yet see. The right moment is the one I have ordained for you from the beginning, and when that moment comes, nothing can stop what I have planned for you. The heavens open, the blessings come down, and what seemed impossible becomes reality. My timing is perfect, and when I act, everything else aligns with my will. So do not fear the waiting. Trust that I already have everything under control, and when the right moment comes, the change will be so sudden and powerful that you will know it was my hand that worked. Just wait a little longer, for my clock is never wrong. Your worries are small compared to what I have already seen and prepared for you. Sometimes you torment yourself over what has not yet happened, over what seems to be out of your control. But I want you to know that what you cannot see, I have already planned. Every detail of your life is under my watchful eye, and what concerns you today has already been resolved in my realm. You see the present, but I see the future. You see the obstacles, but I see the cleared paths. You feel the uncertainty, but I have already prepared success. Nothing escapes my sight, and what worries you now has already been designed for your good in my time. So instead of worrying, trust that I am working on everything that troubles you. My eyes are on you, and my plan for you has no mistakes. What you cannot see yet, what feels uncertain, I have already crafted for your good. Trust, for while you worry, I am preparing a blessing greater than you can imagine. There is no power on earth that equals the power that comes from my throne. When my strength comes, there is no obstacle that can resist, no heart that remains unchanged. My power is what makes the impossible possible, what tears down the highest walls and opens the most tightly closed doors. And now I tell you, my power is about to come upon you to do what you cannot do on your own. My power is limitless, and when I pour it over you, everything changes. The situations that seemed insurmountable begin to yield, the hardened hearts begin to soften, and the solutions that seemed distant materialize before your eyes. My strength comes not only to give you what you need, but to transform you, to change your whole being from the inside out. Prepare yourself, for the power from above is about to descend upon you. It does not matter how great the challenge is, my power is greater. And when it fills you, you will see that what once seemed impossible is now reality. My power comes to completely transform your life. There is a wind blowing from the heavens, a wind that brings change with every gust. This wind is my spirit moving in your life, bringing the transformation you have been waiting for. You can feel it in your spirit, like a gentle but determined breeze, announcing that something is about to happen. This wind of change is blowing now, shifting what seemed unmovable. The wind of my spirit does not just refresh, it changes everything. Where there was stagnation, it brings movement. Where there was doubt, it brings faith. Where there was discouragement, it brings new life. This wind surrounds you, and though you cannot see it, its effect is undeniable. Everything it touches is transformed. Feel this wind now. It is my sign that change is underway, and that nothing in your life will remain the same. The wind of change has begun to blow over you, and very soon you will see the fruits of what it has done. I am in every gust, leading this process to a glorious destination. There have been many barriers before you, many walls that seemed unbreakable. But today, I tell you that these walls are about to fall. I am the God who tears down fortresses, who breaks chains, and who opens paths where there were none. The barriers that have held you back will no longer stand against my power. I tear them down for you, one by one. These walls that have hindered your progress, these limitations that have slowed you down, will no longer be obstacles. I'm making sure they collapse under my power, for I have decided it is time for you to move forward. There will be no wall left standing when my hand moves on your behalf. Every one of these barriers will be removed so that you can walk freely on the path I have prepared for you. So do not fear the walls that have been before you. They are falling right now. I am tearing them down, and I am doing it so you can see the open way ahead of you. My power is at work, and nothing will be able to stop what I have determined to do. In the darkest moments when it seems there is no way out, that is when my light shines the brightest. I am the light that breaks through the darkness, that illuminates the deepest corners of your being and your life. When you think everything is lost, when the way seems closed, that is when I make the impossible happen. My light is unstoppable and is about to illuminate every aspect of your life. The darkness has no power over my light. It does not matter how dense the shadows seem, one single ray of my glory can completely disperse them. I am bringing this light into your life so that you can see what you could not see before, so that you can walk confidently in the midst of what seemed uncertain. What seemed impossible to you is not impossible for me. I make what was unreachable now within your grasp. My light is here to guide you, to show you that there is no obstacle too great or situation too dark that cannot be transformed by my touch. The impossible will happen. Suddenly, when you least expect it, everything can change. I work in the unseen, I act in the hidden, and when the moment comes, the transformation is instant. In a single moment, what seemed an unsolvable situation, what was lost, is found. What was broken, is restored. I am the God of sudden changes, and I am about to rearrange everything in your life according to my will. What you have waited for so long can happen in a single second. My hand is not bound by earthly processes, for I work in a much higher dimension. When I decide it is time, nothing can stop the change I bring, and that moment is closer than you think. All you have to do is trust that I am moving, even when you cannot see it yet. Soon, very soon, you will see how everything that was stagnant begins to flow. The change is here, and it comes from my hand. What seemed impossible will soon be your new reality. For when I work in the unseen, the visible has no choice but to be transformed. You have waited patiently, you have prayed, you have believed, and now I tell you that the waiting is over. The miracle you have been waiting for is on its way, and it will come quickly. When I decide it is time, things that seem to take forever begin to happen fast and unexpectedly. My urgency is not human urgency, but the perfect execution of my plan at the appointed time. The time of waiting was part of my plan for you. I have been preparing you, strengthening your faith, refining your character. But now that the waiting has served its purpose, the miracle will no longer delay. I am accelerating what seemed slow, and when it comes, you will see how everything begins to move supernaturally. Prepare for the urgency of the miracle. For what you have waited for is about to take shape before your eyes, and it will happen so quickly that you will only be able to give me the glory. The waiting is over, and the miracle is near. The doors I open are eternal, and when I decide to open an opportunity for you, no power on earth can close it. There have been doors long closed in your life, but today I tell you that I am opening them. It doesn't matter how many times you knocked and they didn't open. Now, under my will, they will open without effort. When I open a door, it is because I have something special prepared behind it, and the opportunities I will give you are not random or temporary. They are part of my eternal plan for you. No one will be able to close them. No one will be able to stop what I have decided belongs to you. These doors will open before you, and what is behind them will be much greater than you expected. So do not fear the closed doors of the past. I am opening new ones for you. and when I do, you will know it was my hand. No one can close what I have decided to open, and what is coming will be a divine opportunity that will forever change your life. The miracle is coming. The door is about to open, but when it happens, you will have to make a decision. Are you ready for what I have prepared for you? For when the miracle knocks at your door, it brings with it a responsibility. The responsibility to walk in faith, to follow my will without doubting. The miracle is ready, but you must also be ready to receive it. This is the moment of decision. You can stay in the comfort of the known, or you can take a step of faith into what I am offering you. Do not fear the greatness of what I am bringing into your life, for I have prepared you for this moment. The miracle will knock at your door, but it will be your faith that determines whether you accept it. When you hear this call, do not hesitate. Embrace what I am offering you, for it is far greater than anything you have imagined. The moment has come, and now is the time for you to decide to walk in what I have prepared for you. The change I have prepared for you requires solid faith. Your faith has been tested in the past, and now it will be tested again. For what is coming is great, and only by faith will you be able to walk in the midst of what awaits you. Do not fear the test of faith, for I have been with you in every battle and have strengthened your spiritual roots so you can carry the weight of the blessing that is coming. This is the moment to trust in what you cannot yet see, to believe in what I have promised you. Sometimes the greatest challenge is not the waiting, but being ready when the miracle arrives. But I have given you the tools. I have given you my word, and your faith will be enough to receive what is coming. Prepare yourself, for the change I have promised is near. Your faith will be tested, but I am with you every step of the way. And when the test is over, you will see that your faith was strong enough to carry you and lead you to the destination I have prepared for you. It is easy to believe when everything is clear, when the signs are obvious, and the results are visible. But in this moment, when everything is about to change and you cannot yet see it, your faith is most required. I call you to believe in what you have not yet seen, to trust that my words are true, even though the circumstances have not yet shown it. This is the challenge of faith, to believe in my power, in my plan, in my promises, even when everything around you seems to prove otherwise. You do not need visible evidence, for my word is enough. I am working in areas you cannot see, and although the change has not yet manifested before your eyes, it is already on its way. So even if you do not see the change immediately, let your faith not waver. For I am working for your good, and the challenge of faith will only strengthen your trust in me. Soon, what you believed in the unseen will appear in the visible, and you will know that it was my hand that worked. There are signs around you, and if you are attentive, you will sense that heaven is moving in your favor. Things are no longer as they once were. There is movement in the spiritual, a movement that announces something great is about to happen. Do not ignore these signs, for they are my way of telling you that what you have been waiting for is about to manifest. The heavens themselves align with the earth to bring into your life what I have promised. Angels are in motion. The Holy Spirit is guiding every detail, and soon you will see how everything begins to change. The signs are clear for those who have spiritual eyes to see, and I call you to be aware of what I am doing. Feel the movement, for heaven is working on your behalf. What was once blocked, what seemed impossible, is now being set in motion by my divine hand. Prepare yourself, for the change is on its way, and the signs are there to show you that you are not alone. I am moving the heavens for you. When I decide to act, time itself seems to stand still. My touch in your life is so powerful that everything else pauses to make room for what I have planned for you. It is as if the clock itself stops, so that my work can manifest in its fullness. When my hands touch your destiny, time has no more control, for I am the Lord of time. In this moment, I am touching your life in a special way. What seemed to take forever is now moving quickly, for I have decided it is time to fulfill my plan in you. Time will no longer be a barrier, for when I touch your destiny, everything else responds to my divine touch. Do not fear the slowness of the past, and do not despair over what you believe will take a long time. I am intervening now, and even time will respond to my divine hand. Everything you have been waiting for will soon be revealed, for my hand is on your life. My voice is mighty, and when I speak, the earth itself trembles. I am calling you now, with a voice you cannot ignore. I have spoken gently to your spirit, but now my call is loud, it is clear, and I ask you to listen with your whole being. You cannot ignore what I say, for this is the decisive moment for your life. My call is not an ordinary call. It is a call for you to rise, to step boldly into what I have for you. I am shaking your life not to scare you, but to awaken you so that you can see that what is coming is far greater than you thought. My voice brings clarity, brings direction, and I am leading you to a new level of faith and trust. Hear my call, for this is the moment. Do not ignore it, do not delay it. I am speaking now so that you will be ready for what I have prepared. My voice shakes the foundations of your life, and what comes after this call will be a complete transformation. Sometimes, before the peace comes, I allow a storm to pass through. This storm you feel inside, this shaking, is not meant to destroy you, but to prepare you. I allow you to go through this storm because, at the end of it, you will find a peace that surpasses all understanding. Do not fear the storm, for I have control over every wave, every wind, every lightning bolt. The storm is part of the process. It is what cleanses, what removes what should not remain in your life. In the midst of the storm, it may seem as if everything is out of control, but I tell you that I am in the eye of the storm, calming your spirit while the process unfolds. This storm will not last forever, and when it is over, you will see how everything around you has changed. The peace comes after the storm, and this peace will be so deep that you will not be able to put it into words. I am with you in the midst of this storm, and I will lead you through it to the rest you have been seeking. The storm will pass, and then you will feel my peace in a way you have never experienced before. Your plans were good, but mine are better. Sometimes I allow your plans to change, for your expectations not to be fulfilled, because what I have for you is much greater. I give you a new direction, a new path that you may not have considered, but it will lead you to places you never thought you could reach. Do not fear when I change the course, for my purpose is always for your best. This new direction may seem uncertain at first, but soon you will realize this was the path you should have taken all along. I align your steps with my will, and what seemed like a detour is actually a divine correction toward a greater goal. I see what you cannot see, and I lead you to the best. So do not hold on to the plans of the past. Let me lead you in this new direction, for what is coming is much better than what you are leaving behind. I am opening a new way for you, a path full of possibilities, blessings, and purpose. Trust that this change in course is part of my perfect plan for you. What I am offering you requires courage. This invitation to courage is not for the weak. It is for those ready to walk in faith, even when they cannot yet see the end of the path. I am calling you to trust in what is coming, in what I am bringing into your life. Even though it may seem uncertain, I assure you that it is full of my intentions and my blessings. Courage does not mean the absence of fear, but moving forward despite the fear. And I am calling you to be brave, not to shrink back in this crucial moment. What is coming will require you to lean entirely on me, to trust that I am guiding your every step. You are not walking this path alone, for my Spirit is with you, strengthening you, and giving you the courage you need. Accept this invitation to courage. Do not fear what is coming, for I have already prepared everything you need. Simply trust, and you will see how the path that seemed difficult turns into a road full of blessings and possibilities. I am with you, and I give you the courage to face what is ahead. Before you lies a sea of difficulties, an obstacle that seems impossible to overcome. But today, I tell you that I am the God who opens seas, who breaks through impenetrable barriers, and who leads you through what seemed impassable. It does not matter how great the obstacle before you is, for with a single movement of my hand, the path will open, I am opening a sea for you so that you can walk where there was no way before. The sea that opens is a sign of my unlimited power. It does not matter how impossible the situation looks, for to me there is nothing impossible. I create ways in the middle of the water and do what no one else can do. And as you walk this path, you will know that it was my hand that worked on your behalf. So do not fear the obstacle before you. I am opening the sea, and soon you will walk on dry ground toward your destination. My power is greater than any barrier, and what once seemed insurmountable will now be the way that leads you to victory. In the midst of chaos, when everything around you seems to rage, my peace holds you steady. You do not need to understand how. You just need to trust that my hand is upon you, keeping you safe in the storm. Sometimes the circumstances may seem chaotic, but I have control over every detail. My peace is not dependent on what is happening around you. It is a peace that surpasses all understanding, a peace that comes directly from my throne. When the waves rage, when the winds blow fiercely, I am your refuge. My hand holds you tight, and nothing can shake you. Even when the world around you seems to fall apart, my peace surrounds you, protecting you like a shield. In the midst of turbulence, my presence is your anchor. Trust that I am with you and that my peace will be enough to keep you in any situation. The chaos cannot touch you, for my hand covers you. And when all is said and done, you will see how my peace held you steady and secure, even in the most difficult moments. The future I have promised you is full of light and hope. Sometimes the way may seem foggy, but soon the clarity that comes from heaven will dispel all your doubts. I bring you a clear vision of what is to come so you can walk confidently toward the destination I have prepared for you. You do not need to fear the future, for I have designed it for your best. The light that shines over your future is not just any light. It is the light of my promise. Every step you take will be guided by this divine light, and you will know that you are moving in the right direction. There will be no more uncertainty, for my light will illuminate every dark corner and show you what to do and where to go. So look forward with hope. The future shines with the light I have placed over it. It does not matter what the past has brought. What matters is that the path ahead of you is full of my purpose and my blessings. Walk in this light, and you will see how everything begins to take shape. Now that the light has illuminated your path, I invite you to walk in it with confidence. This is the path I have drawn especially for you, a path full of purpose and blessings. You do not need to doubt or fear, for every step you take in this light will bring you closer to the destination I have prepared for you. I am guiding you, and my light will be enough to show you the next step, even if the end is not yet in sight. Walking in the light means walking with confidence, knowing that I go before you. There is no need to rush or worry about what will come, for every step has been carefully planned by my hands. As you walk, my light will reveal more and more of what I have prepared for you. You do not need to see everything at once. Just trust that the light of my presence is enough. Walk in the light, for this is the path that will lead you to the fullness of what I have planned for you. I am with you every step of the way, and as long as you follow my light, you will never get lost. The path is clear, and my hand is faithfully leading you to the destination I have promised you. What you once thought impossible is now about to become a reality. There is nothing too big, too hard, or too unreachable for me. My power knows no limits, and when I decide that something will happen in your life, there is no force on earth that can stop it. The impossible will become possible under my divine touch. You may have seen insurmountable obstacles, challenges that seem too great. But I tell you, those challenges are small compared to my power. I am making what seemed unreachable now within your grasp. My power is not limited by earthly laws, for I am the creator of all things, and when I speak, the impossible becomes reality. Prepare yourself to see what you never thought was possible. My power will manifest in your life in a way that will leave you speechless. The impossible will no longer be a barrier, for I am working on your behalf. What is coming is far greater than anything you ever dreamed of, and it will be a testimony to my unlimited power. Before you lies a new horizon, a future full of possibilities that you have not yet fully grasped. I am revealing to you piece by piece what I have prepared, and what you see now is only the beginning. This new horizon is the promise that the best is yet to come, that in my plan for you, there is more than you have ever dreamed. What you see now is only a glimpse of the fullness that will soon be revealed. The horizon I am showing you is full of opportunities, full of doors that will open, full of miracles that will happen. As you approach it, you will see how every promise I have given you begins to take shape. This new horizon is the sign that your life is entering a new season, a season of abundance, victory, and joy. Do not fear the unknown, for I am there at that new horizon, ready to show you everything I have prepared. Trust that what is coming is far better than what you have experienced so far. This is only the beginning of a new and glorious phase in your life. Where there was once doubt and hopelessness, I am now bringing new hope. My promise to you is that what seemed dead, what seemed lost, is now being revived under my touch. The hope you have lost along the way is being renewed in this moment, for I am restoring everything you thought was beyond repair. The renewal I bring is not superficial, it is deep and lasting. I am restoring your faith, giving you new strength to carry on, and filling you with a hope that will not fade. What you thought was over, what seemed impossible, is now being restored by my hand. This is my promise. I give you new hope, a hope that will carry you through every challenge. Receive this renewal in faith, for it is not just a promise, it is a reality that is already beginning to manifest. The reborn hope in your heart will be the driving force that will lead you to what I have prepared for you. Trust that the best is yet to come, for I am with you and renewing every aspect of your life. Throughout your life, even in the moments when you were unaware of my presence, I was there, leading you, carrying you with my hidden strength. You are not here by chance, but because I was by your side, guiding you through every challenge, every trial, every dark valley. My strength has been the anchor that has held you, even when you thought you could not go on. You may not have always seen my hand, but I assure you, I never left you. Every step you took, even in the midst of confusion, was guided by my wisdom. My strength was behind every victory you achieved, behind every door that opened for you. And now I reveal to you that the same strength will continue to hold you in what is to come. Trust that you are not alone, never have been. My strength has been your constant support, and it will remain your foundation in the days ahead. What is coming may seem challenging, but remember, my strength has always been with you and will never fail you. The day of change is near. This is the moment I have prepared for you, the moment when everything you have waited for and prayed for begins to manifest. I am calling you to be vigilant, to recognize the moment when everything will change. It will not be a gradual change. It will be a sudden change, like a sunrise that lights up the sky in a single instant. This is the day I have marked in my divine calendar, the day when the promises I have given you will come to pass. Recognize the signs, for they are already around you. The change is near, and when it comes, nothing in your life will remain the same. I call you to prepare yourself, for what is coming is great, mighty, and transforming. The day of change is here, and it will be a day you will remember forever. It will be the day when my hand visibly intervened in your life and brought the transformation you have long awaited. Prepare your heart, for what is coming is greater than you have ever imagined. The chains that have bound you, the limitations that have held back your progress, are about to break under my power. I am the God who sets free, who breaks the chains of the past, of fear and of doubt, and gives you new freedom. You have trusted in me. You have placed your faith in my power, and now is the moment when you will see those chains break forever. Nothing can hold back those who trust in me. No chain is strong enough that my power cannot break it. I bring complete freedom into your life, a freedom that allows you to move forward without limitations into the destiny I have prepared for you. The chains that have held you back will fall, and they will never bind you again. Walk in this new freedom, knowing that I have broken everything that held you back. Do not look back, for what once bound you has no power over you anymore. You are free, and in this freedom, you will accomplish everything I have planned for you. Trust that this freedom is complete and final. You have been in the shadows, in dark places where it seemed there was no way out. But today I tell you, I am bringing immediate rescue into your life. You no longer have to wait. You no longer have to struggle in the darkness. I am lifting you out of these shadows, out of these places of hopelessness, and bringing you into the light. My hand is extended to you, and this is the moment of your rescue. It does not matter how deep you have fallen. It does not matter how dark the situation you are in. My light is stronger than any shadow. I am bringing you into the light of my presence, where you will find healing, restoration, and peace. The rescue is not just temporary relief. It is complete freedom from everything that has held you in darkness. Walk in my light, for I am bringing you to a place of victory. The rescue is immediate, and as you step out of these shadows, you will see how everything around you begins to change. My hand is lifting you up, and in my light, you will find everything you have been searching for. My love for you is stronger than you can imagine. My love is what holds you, what transforms you, what makes you new. In this moment, my love surrounds you, envelops you like a divine energy that gives you strength, renews you, and brings you peace. There is no corner of your being that my love does not touch, no area of your life that my love cannot transform. The love I offer you is not conditional. It does not depend on what you have done or what you have not done. It is unconditional love, a love that changes you from the inside out, a love that transforms you in a deep and lasting way. I surround you now with this love so that you feel that nothing can separate you from me. Receive this love, for it is the key to the transformation you have been seeking. My love changes everything, renews everything, and gives you the strength to move forward. Allow my love to fill you, and you will see your life transformed in ways you never thought possible. The promises I have given you have not been forgotten. Every single one of them is about to be fulfilled, and I ask you today, are you ready to receive what I have prepared for you? This is the moment when everything I have promised will manifest in your life. There is no delay, no obstacle that can stop what is coming. The promises I have given you are faithful and true, and now is the moment of their fulfillment. You have waited patiently, you have believed in my word, and now you will see how everything I have said is fulfilled. This is the time of harvest, the time to receive what you have waited for so long. But you must be ready, with an open heart, with active faith, for what is coming is great, and you must be ready to fully embrace it. The promises are here, and they are ready to manifest. Are you ready to receive them? For what I have prepared for you is greater than you have ever imagined. The time of fulfillment has come, and now is your chance to see my word become reality in your life. There is a divine alignment happening right now. Heaven is aligning with earth so that the heavenly purpose I have for you can manifest. It is no coincidence that everything you have experienced has led you to this point. Every trial, every challenge, every victory has been part of a greater plan that is now beginning to be revealed. Heaven itself is aligning in your favor so that my purpose for your life is fulfilled. What is happening now is a divine convergence, where what I have planned in heaven begins to manifest on earth. This is the moment when the invisible becomes visible, when the spiritual manifests in the natural. The purpose I have for you is not small. It is a heavenly purpose, and I am aligning everything around you for it to be fulfilled. Trust in this alignment, for it is part of my perfect plan. Everything you have gone through was to bring you to this moment, to this place where heaven touches earth and my purpose is manifested in your life. This is a time of fulfillment, of purpose, and of victory. You have been on a journey of faith, of growth, and of challenges. And now I tell you, this journey is reaching its climax. This is the moment when everything you have experienced will lead you to an extraordinary turn. You're about to see how everything that seemed disconnected will come together, how every step you have taken has been preparing you for what is to come. The climax of this journey will be a moment of radical transformation. What you have waited for, what you have believed in, is about to manifest in a way you never imagined. This is the moment when the story of your life takes a surprising turn, when the blessings you have been waiting for begin to overflow into your life. Prepare yourself, for what is coming is extraordinary. You are about to enter a new season, a season of abundance, joy, and fulfilled purpose. This is the climax of your journey, and what follows will be even greater than you have ever dreamed. My grace is like a river that floods everything it touches, and in this moment, that river of grace is flowing to you, flooding every area of your life. My mercy is about to transform your entire world. Where there was lack, there will now be abundance. Where there was pain, there will now be healing. My grace is sufficient to cover every need, every emptiness, every wound. This grace I offer you is not something you can earn. It is a gift, an expression of my unconditional love for you. I pour my mercy over you not because you deserve it, but because I love you. And this mercy has the power to radically transform your life. It does not matter what you have done. It does not matter where you are. My grace is greater than any mistake, stronger than any obstacle. Let my grace flood your life. Let my mercy transform everything you touch. For what is coming is a time of restoration, a time of renewal, a time when my grace will manifest in ways you have never experienced before. You have been through difficult times, situations that have left deep scars on your soul and heart. But at this moment, my healing hand is upon you. I am the God who heals what is broken, who restores what seemed irreparable. There is no wound too deep, no suffering too great that my power cannot reach. I have seen every tear, felt every lament of your soul, and now the moment of restoration has come. I am bringing healing to the deepest corners of your being, to the places that have been in darkness for so long. The healing I offer you is not temporary. It is complete, a deep restoration that will not only transform your heart but also your mind, your emotions, and your spirit. What seemed irreversible is now being restored by my divine touch. It does not matter how long you have carried this burden. It does not matter how deep the pain was. I now take every burden from you. I heal every wound. My power works deep within you, renewing everything that was damaged and giving you new life. Let my healing flow into you. You no longer have to fight. You no longer have to carry this pain. I am here to restore you, to give you peace, to free your spirit from everything that has held it captive. What once tormented you will now be a source of strength. I restore what was broken and give you new hope, new joy, and complete healing. The time of drought is over, and now I tell you, prepare for abundance. I am sending a wave of blessings over you, a rain of miracles that will touch every area of your life. Everything you have sown in tears, everything you have worked for with effort will be rewarded in ways you did not expect. The blessings I have prepared for you are greater than your dreams, more abundant than anything you can imagine. These blessings will come like a stream over you, overflowing into every aspect of your life. This is not just a time of receiving, but also of overflowing. You will not only be filled, but will become a channel of blessing for others. I multiply what you have given me and give it back to you in a measure greater than you imagined. Every seed you have sown, every prayer you have spoken, every sacrifice you have made, I have seen it all, and now the time of harvest has come. I open the heavens over you, and the blessings that will be poured out on your life will not cease. But I ask you to be ready. The blessings that come require a strong faith and a heart ready to receive. Do not limit your expectations. Do not place boundaries on what I can do. I am the God of the impossible, and what I have prepared for you surpasses all imagination. Prepare to receive, for the rain of miracles I send over your life will lead you into a new dimension of glory and favor. For a long time, you have lived in the shadow of your past, under the weight of mistakes, failures, and decisions that have held you captive. But today I tell you, that shadow is about to dissolve. I am the God who sets free, who breaks the chains of the past, of fear and of doubt, and gives you a new beginning. What once pursued you, what once held you back, will no longer have power over you. I bring complete freedom, a release from everything that has prevented you from moving forward. You will no longer be a prisoner of your past, for I have declared freedom over your life. The shadow of the past was a heavy burden, but now, under my light, that shadow is disappearing. What once shamed you, what once held you back, has no more power over you. I have come to set you free, to take away this burden you have carried for so long. It does not matter what you have done. It does not matter how many times you have failed. My forgiveness is greater than any mistake, and my grace is stronger than any chain that has bound you. Today, under my word, you are free. Walk in this new freedom I give you. Do not look back, for what was in the past has been erased by my love and mercy. The shadow that once followed you is gone, and now you walk in the light, on a new path full of possibilities and blessings. I free you from everything that has bound you and lead you into a future full of grace and favor. Before you, a new path is emerging. It is a route you had never considered before, a path you could not have even imagined. I have laid it out for you, a path of blessings, purpose, and peace. You have been searching for direction, waiting for a sign, and now I tell you, the new path is here. It is not what you planned, but it is much better, for it is aligned with my perfect will for your life. This new path will not be without challenges, but every step you take on it will be guided by my hand. Do not fear the unknown. Do not fear the change. I am leading you on this path because it is where you will find the fullness of my plan. It is a path full of opportunities you have not yet seen, full of doors that will open in supernatural ways. Everything you need is on this new path, and I have prepared you to walk it with courage and faith. Trust me as you move forward. Even though you cannot see the entire course of the path from the beginning, I assure you that every step will bring you closer to the fullness of what I have prepared. What seemed like a detour was actually a divine route that will lead you to victory. This new path that is emerging before you is proof that my plans for you are far greater than you ever dreamed. The heavens above you are opening at this moment. My presence is descending with power upon you to do in your life what only I can do. What was closed, what seemed unreachable, is now being opened by my hand. The open heavens are a sign that my favor is upon you, and I am pouring out a new anointing, new strength, and a transformation that will change every aspect of your being. When the heavens open, nothing remains the same. My power is descending to break every barrier, to heal every wound, to restore everything that was broken. I bring a complete transformation into your life, a transformation that comes directly from my throne. It is not a gradual change. It is a mighty and sudden work that will affect your spirit, your mind, and your body. What was once weak will now be strong. What was lost will be found. I bring total renewal under the open heavens. This is your moment to receive. I am showering you with my presence, and with it comes a transformation that will not only change your life, but also the lives of those around you. My power is here, the heavens are open, and all you need to do is stretch out your hands in faith to receive what I have in store for you. This is the time of your transformation. I have ignited a fire in your heart that will never go out. It is a divine flame that will burn continuously, giving you passion, strength, and clarity with every step. This light that now burns within you is not just any light. It is the light of my spirit, an eternal flame that will illuminate your life, even in the darkest moments. It does not matter how intense the storms you go through are, for this light will never go out. It was ignited by my hand and will burn stronger day by day. This fire will give you energy when you feel weak. It will guide you when you face difficult decisions. I am placing in you a renewed passion for my purpose, for the promises I have given you. This flame will not only light your way, but will also be a light for those around you. Others will see my fire in you and will be drawn by the warmth of my presence. You will be a source of light and hope in a world full of darkness. Do not let anyone or anything try to extinguish this fire. protect it, nurture it with my word, with prayer and worship. This is the fire of revival in your heart, and as long as you stay on my path, this light will guide you until every one of my promises is fulfilled. The fire I have ignited in you will never go out. Fear has tried to grip your heart, has tried to stop you, to paralyze you, and to take you off my plan. But today I tell you, fear has no more place in your life, for my presence is with you. When I am by your side, fear dissolves like mist in the sunlight. There is no room for fear in a heart full of my spirit, for where my presence dwells there is peace, security, and confidence. I have seen your inner struggles, the times when you thought you were not strong enough. But I tell you, you do not have to rely on your own strength, for I am your strength. My presence surrounds you, carries you, and lifts you up. Every time fear tries to return, remember that I am here, and where I am, fear cannot stand. I fill you with a courage that comes from above, a courage that is not based on circumstances, but on the deep knowledge that I am the one who holds you. So rise, for fear has been defeated. My presence is your shield, your refuge, and in my love, there is no room for fear. I strengthen you in this moment, and I give you the courage to move forward, to face every challenge with the certainty that I am with you. No more fear, only my mighty presence in you. There is a peace I give you, a peace that surpasses all human understanding. It is not the peace the world offers, which depends on circumstances and outward moments of calm. It is a deeper peace, a peace that comes directly from my heart and settles in the deepest parts of your being. This peace surrounds you now, a peace that is not affected by what is happening around you, a peace that remains even in the storms. This peace is a gift I give you so that you can walk with confidence, so that you can rest in me, even when things do not make sense from a human perspective. I am your refuge, and my peace will keep you in every moment, no matter what you go through. You do not need to understand everything happening around you to feel this peace, for my peace is not based on answers, but on my presence in your life. Receive this peace now. Let it flow into every corner of your being. Do not worry about tomorrow. Do not let fear control your heart. My peace is stronger than any storm, deeper than any doubt. I am with you, and my peace will surround you like a protective covering. Rest in my peace, and let it guide you with every step you take. In a single moment, I can transform your life in a way you never thought possible. I am the God of the impossible, and today I tell you that I am working in your life to bring a turn, a sudden change that will transform everything. What seemed lost, what seemed hopeless, is now being transformed by my power. I am orchestrating every detail so that the miracle you have been waiting for will manifest visibly and tangibly. It does not matter how complicated the road has been up to this point, for when I intervene, what was hard becomes easy. What was broken is restored. I bring a deep change into your life, a change that will bring new opportunities, new doors, and a new direction. All you need to do is trust that my hand is at work, even if you cannot yet see all the details. Prepare yourself, for the miracle of transformation is already underway. I am taking every area of your life and bringing a radical shift. This is the time of the turn, the time when what seemed impossible will become reality through my divine touch. Trust that what is coming is greater than anything you ever imagined. You have lived through a long night, a time of difficulty that seemed endless. But today I tell you, the darkness does not last forever, for the sunrise is here. I am bringing new joy into your life, a light that will drive away every darkness and fill your heart with joy. What seemed lost in the darkness will now be revealed under my light, and the joy that comes will be greater than the pain you have gone through. The joy I bring is not just a temporary moment of happiness. It is a deep joy rooted in my presence. It is a joy that will carry you through even difficult days, for it springs from the knowledge that I am with you and that my light always triumphs over darkness. This is the time to sing, to rejoice, for the morning has come, and with it, the fullness of my promise. Let my light fill every corner of your being. There is no more room for hopelessness. for I am bringing a new day full of possibilities, full of grace, and full of joy. Celebrate what is to come, for the night is over, and my light shines brightly over you. The joy of the morning is yours, and with it comes the assurance that everything is under my control. My work in your life is not superficial. I am transforming you from the deepest parts of your being, renewing your heart in a way that will affect every area of your life. This process of renewal is necessary for you to live in the fullness of what I have planned for you. It is not just about changing your circumstances. It is about transforming your heart so that you can receive and carry the blessings I bring. A renewed heart is a heart full of my love, full of my peace, and able to see things from my perspective. I am removing everything from you that has been a hindrance to your growth, everything that has prevented my presence from fully shining in you. This inner process of renewal may not always be easy, but it is necessary for you to walk in the plan I have designed for you. I am making you new, shaping you, so that you can be all I have planned. Trust this process, for what is coming will be the fruit of this renewal. I am changing your heart so that you can love more, forgive more easily, and live with a deeper faith. What I am doing in you is an eternal work, a complete renewal that will lead you to a life of victory and purpose. I am awakening new life in you, a resurrection of dreams that you left behind. What seemed dead, what you thought you would never see fulfilled, is now being revived by my Spirit. I am breathing life into these dreams, these desires that have been dormant for so long. Do not think it is too late, for with me, there are no impossibilities or wrong times. This is the moment when your dreams awaken again. What seemed impossible is now being restored. I am bringing new opportunities, new visions, and renewed energy so that you can pursue these dreams with courage. It is not just about reviving what you had already planned. It is about giving these dreams new meaning, new direction. I am aligning your dreams with my purpose, and what once seemed unreachable is now within your grasp. Trust that what I am awakening in you is far greater than you ever imagined. This is not the end, but only the beginning of a new season in which you will see my promises fulfilled in overflowing ways. The new life I give you is a life full of purpose, full of joy, and full of abundance. I am aligning your heart with my purpose, giving you a new vision so that you can walk in the fullness of what I have designed for you. What was once unclear is now becoming clear. I am revealing my plan to you, showing you the steps you need to take, and giving you the strength and courage to fulfill it. This new purpose is not small. It is something that will shape your life and the lives of those around you. Aligning with my purpose means setting aside your own plans and desires and allowing my will to guide your every step. I assure you, what I have for you is far better than anything you could ever dream of. I am giving you a new focus, a new direction, and I am equipping you with everything you need to fulfill this purpose. Your life will have an impact far beyond what you can see, for what I am doing in you is part of my eternal plan. Trust that as you align with my purpose, you will find a satisfaction and peace that the world cannot offer. I am giving you a new purpose, a new mission in life, and I am calling you to walk this path with confidence, knowing that I am with you every step of the way. You are about to complete a journey full of challenges but also full of growth and transformation. This is the final step to the fullness I have promised you. What began as a simple search for answers is now becoming the fulfillment of what I have planned for you. You are stepping into a time of abundance, a time where you will see every promise I have given you fulfilled. This final step is not the end of your journey, but the beginning of a new phase where you will live in the fullness of everything I have prepared for you. Fullness is not just material, it is spiritual, it is emotional, it is a life fully connected to my purpose. This is the time to reap everything you have sown in tears, to receive everything you have believed for in faith. I ask you not to stop now, not to get distracted. This is the moment to take this final step in faith, knowing that what is waiting on the other side is the fullness of my promise. The journey has been long, but the reward is eternal. You have fought, You have endured, and now I tell you, the crown of victory is yours. Everything you have gone through, everything you have overcome, was part of the process that has led you to this moment. I crown you with my favor, with my blessing, because you have remained faithful in the trials. Victory is not something you achieve by your own strength. It is the gift I give you because you have walked in my purpose and trusted my plan. This crown is a symbol of the authority I am giving you, a sign that you have overcome and are ready to step into a new season of blessing and favor. The battle is over, and now is the time of reward. The crown of victory I place on you is a declaration that you have been faithful, that you have persevered, and that you are now ready to walk into the destiny I have prepared for you. This is a new season, a season of victory and progress. Do not look back. Do not stay in the past. The crown of victory is yours, and with it, I give you the authority to walk in everything I have promised you. You have overcome, and now a new season of glory begins. At last, everything I promised you has been fulfilled. I told you your life would change in a moment, and now you can see how I have transformed every area of your life. What seemed impossible, what you thought would never happen, has happened by my mighty hand. I have fulfilled every promise, restored every dream, and done far more than you could have ever imagined. In a single moment, your life has changed. This is proof that my words are not empty, that when I speak, it happens. Everything I have promised you has come to pass, and now you can walk in the assurance that I am the God who keeps his promises. What once seemed unreachable, what took a long time, has suddenly been fulfilled because my timing is perfect. Now is your time to enjoy the fullness of everything I have done for you. The promise has been fulfilled. The transformation has taken place, and your life will never be the same. What I have begun in you will continue to blossom and grow, for my work in your life is eternal. Your life has changed in seconds, just as I said, and the best is yet to come.